What is up, folks? Ncaa31 here, bringing you one of my first online ranked games of Ncaa 13. You saw a friends list game with Notre Dame sporting the run and shoot and the 3-3-5 stack. And in this sucker, I'm running Notre Dame's spread playbook, and this is the infantile stages of a cover 2 scheme. I spent most of the day Saturday. I carved out a large chunk of time in my man cave. Basically spent the large bulk of it focusing on defense. There'll be a 3-3-5 stack video up today, or this evening, or tomorrow morning. And also using FSU.
Second down and 11. Ball on the 14.
Starting to put together a somewhat workable Tampa 2 style scheme.
Throws to the tight end, and that falls in.
Seeing some good things. Again, I'm kind of tinkering around, figuring out what's the best way to do it. I typically, well, in this game I started out on the MLB until I got tired covering for 10 seconds and took matters into my own hands up front. And here we're getting percolating on offense a little bit, or at least trying to. So this is online this year. I've kind of settled into the playbooks I want to use. I'm going to be in 3 online dynasties, and I'll be running the run and shoot in 1, a air raid no huddle in another, and
slings it. And he is drilled.
I'm still flipping a coin between if I want to roll spread no huddle or go BYU's playbook. I've always liked BYU's offense. This year their offensive playbook isn't really a pure air raid playbook. It's like a hybrid West Coast pro style and air raid. Still a very good playbook, but it's not quite the
at about the 17-yard line. Is looking to go up by
playbook
3.
that I've been so familiar with for these past few years. It's a bit different.
That could be a check with me.
Which ones I use in which dynasties, you'll just have to wait and see now, won't you? But anyhow,
Nice run there.
this is online ranked this year. Basically, you're going to see man coverage 90% of the time, and it's just a contest to see when you can get them to panic and get them out of man, because once you do that, they don't know what to do, and the game's over. It makes for very repetitive games, very predictable, pretty boring games, actually. I'm completing anywhere between 70 to 80% of my passes with no real trouble at all. Finally, I get them flushed and get some pressure there. But you see how long it takes, and I refuse to use jump snap and pass commit. I will not use them, or I'll hold out for as long as humanly possible.
The kick is up, and it sails through the up.
But going back to what I was saying, online ranked games. Of all the ones I've played today, like I said, only time I have a struggle is when I do something stupid like that, or get a route mirror game. Those are the only times I am really having any significant types of issues. Otherwise, I'm running my offense
quarterback threw an interception
pretty
on the last
nicely.
drive.
And I'm not really all that comfortable with the passing mechanics yet. It's actually kind of weird. I'm not used to being able to pass the way that we now can pass in an EA football game. So I'm late still a bit. And that last interception I threw, I could have thrown that ball a heck of a lot sooner.
Throws it in a hurry.
But I guess my brain is still in NCAA 12, Madden 12 land a bit. As I've gotten more comfortable, I've gotten better at timing the pass with the receiver's break better, the break point better.
And the big pickup through the air has made it 1st and 10. And he doesn't like what he sees. He's going to change the play here.
I do have Notre Dame for one of the online dynasties that I'm in. The other one I have my eye on SMU. And I don't know who my third team is going to be.
They look awesome on that play. He may have changed things.
I like to have at least one where I'm using a school from a non-BCS conference. So SMU will fit that bill. Now that's what I need. I need that kind of disruption up front, and I don't get it
that reception good for around 4
really,
yards.
or at least very consistently. Again, using default game plan settings, everything on balance and no commits, unless I take matters into my own hands.
Here we go.
I think that's the way it's going to be.
Throws out and a leaping
And
interception.
Mr. Reed here is a beast.
He's at the 30.
Because the best way to stop someone from poking holes in your zone is to not give someone time to read it.
And right now, you got to believe this defense is going to come out and play with a
And especially if I'm going to play this style.
And it's going the other way.
And,
Down the sideline.
and here he is again.
How about the play by the defender?
No, you don't want to test him too often. I'm a little bit, or I've become a little bit less hesitant
Crosses left, intercepted.
to the play zone the closer the ball gets to the hash. I'm more inclined to play man in those situations, especially in the 3-3-5 stack as well. Not especially, but in the 3-3-5 stack as well. But also, especially in a cover 2 scheme, there's just so much grass over there that it can lead to some problems. It's not really as much of a problem in Madden, because you don't have as wide hashes, but in the college game and in this game, it's a little challenging. I think this is the Notre Dame spread playbook, or is this Houston's air raid playbook? Yeah, I think this is Houston's.
And a quick throw.
I've popped the old bubble screen there. But either way, I mean, regardless, Notre Dame's spread playbook is very air raid heavy in the passing department. Without being an air raid playbook, I guess. Like BYU's playbook is classified as a pro-style playbook, but it still has a heavy air raid influence. Their offensive coordinator, Mr. Doman, was an air raid quarterback and played in that system, obviously, so he incorporates a lot of that into the playbook there. So this game's a wrap, and that's pretty much online ranked for you. More videos coming soon. Later.